Hey you and welcome to the Turbovlog. My name is TomSka Ritual and this is the show where I try to tell you as much as possible as fast as I can. So what's new? Well, I just started the new series to document and discuss my weight loss called Fat Loser, and I'm hoping to lose about 80 pounds and I'm very excited for it right now, but I'm sure I'll be regretting it in a couple days. I finally released the first episode of my new animated series Crash Room, and it's kind of like Ed's World meets Asta movie, and it's something I want to make for years now, and hopefully people like it and I get to make a lot more. We also released the latest episode of Ed's World called Power Ed after a 10-month hiatus, and if you're unaware of what Ed's World is, it's a show that me and a few friends run after its creator Ed Gould passed away. In other news you may not have noticed, but we've also begun a total visual rebrand on my channel. There's new avatar, banner and end cards, and we're also revamping the old channel descriptions and thumbnails. It's not very interesting, but you better at least pretend to care. Enough about recent events, let's talk about the future. So what's coming up? Well, we made a couple sketches for comedycentral.co.uk, which I'll be uploading to TomSka in February. We have an animated sketch called Designated Driver and a live action sketch called I Don't Know. Having released our first game, Cat Attack, I've been waiting for a few bugs to get ironed out before I make a main channel video about that, so if you thought I was done harping on about it, you were sorely mistaken. Also, the newest member of the team, Sandra, is currently working on animating the next episode of Ed's World, which will be coming out shortly after Valentine's Day on February the 20th, so get your hype on. Now, being that this is the first update video of the year, I want to take a moment to mention my plans for 2015. First off, I want to get a second game out. Pre-production has already begun on that, and much like Cat Attack, I'll keep you involved in the development process. Secondly, I really want to make something that's longer than a few minutes for once, so hopefully by summer you'll either have a short film from me or a web series, maybe. Third, Crash Room is a series that really means a lot to me, and hopefully we can get at least 3 more episodes out before the end of the year. Fourth and finally, I want to get to as many meetups and conventions as possible this year, and with any luck you'll catch me on an assortment of US and UK based conventions, and I want to get to some conventions out of the country, but I can't make any promises right now. Anyway, I asked for your questions on Twitter and you gave me way too many to choose from, so let's get to it. This person asks, how do you have so much confidence? I don't. I'm lying to you. Chris asks, are you planning any specific routine that you can tell us about for your exercise? Yes, and I will cover all of that in Fat Loser. Lilo, I guess, asks, what's your favorite game? Grand Theft Auto, The Ballad of Gay Tony. Haley asks, favorite movie? It's still 17 again. Summer asks, what would you say is the most difficult part of working to a client brief in filmmaking? I would have to say that it's being given too much freedom, and sometimes that's really stifling. The client should be upfront with you at the beginning about what you should and shouldn't do. Alex asks, are you planning on making any more videos to other videos you've made in the past? I don't know, maybe. Justin asks, what music do you use in your vlogs and where can we find them? The music in my vlogs was created by the very talented Yoav Lando, also known as The Living Tombstone, and you'd probably have to ask him. Alana asks, how do you learn to animate your videos? I don't. I hire talented animators to bring my ideas to life. Read the credits, son. Dusk asks, are you pleased with how well Cat Attack turned out? Absolutely, there's not much I would change except for maybe making the power-ups feel a little bit more powerful and earth-shaking. Finally, Corentin asks, do you think Asta movie will ever end, or will you continue to produce them as long as you have funny ideas? Yeah, currently I'm aiming for 10, but I really have no intention of stopping unless I get sick of them myself. You can't get rid of me that easy. Alrighty, my YouTube recommendation for this week is Marina Shut Up, who makes talky smart videos about social and political issues such as feminism and swears a lot while doing it. She's a cool dude. To end the show though, my question to you is, which project of mine are you most excited for in 2015? It's all about me. Me. I'm a YouTuber. Until next time, TomSka out. Where do I go? I go over here.